Hi everyone, my name is Shruti Vashist, and on this channel we speak about manifesting and conscious creation. So today I'm going to be speaking about why it is that relationships become toxic and what you can do about it, like what action can you take. And as always in all of my videos, I speak from the most spiritual perspective, from the manifestation perspective, how you are the creator of your own reality. And so you have a say in what actually happens in your reality, even within your relationships. Even though the people that you are with, they have their own free will, they can choose whatever they want, but the reality that you experience with anyone is always in your own hands. So how is this, and how does it relate to toxic relationships? I'm going to be speaking about that in this video. If you'd like to hear my perspective on this, please keep watching. Before we move into the video, check out below this video. I have a few links. There's a link to work with me at a personal level, private sessions. I also have a course called Manifest Soulmate Relationships, which helps you to mold your relationships if you already have a relationship, or to create a new one in your life. That is a soulmate based one. So that means it's within harmony. It's that most ideal relationship that we all crave, basically. And all of it has to do with our inner work as well, and those juicy manifestation practices, and just knowing ourselves as this very desirable person. So you have to first know what you are, and really claim that as well. So it's full of those type of practical exercises, a few guided meditations as well, and yeah, that's what the course is about. So check it out below this video. So why is it that relationships then become toxic? And the thing is that relationships, the only time that they become toxic is when we want something from the other person that we are in a relationship with. These can be any type of relationships. I'm not only speaking about romantic relationships. It can be with your birth family or friends, whoever, siblings. Oh, there's a bird over there. So your relationship with anybody, really. When we want something from them, like we want approval, or we want love, or we're still looking for permission to be something, basically. And our source, we have pegged it as something external, that you are going to give me validation, or you are going to give me permission that I can be this way. When we still have that dynamic playing out somehow, that is when we experience a toxic relationship, basically. Because even if you are in a relationship with someone, and let's say they are being like a more negative sort of a person, or they're trying to pull you into a lower dynamic, if you know yourself as whole, and you know that the source of these things, of love, of being yourself, of being powerful, of being attractive, of being just compassionate, whatever that quality is that you want to experience with this person that they are not giving you, perhaps. When you know that the source of that lies within you, and you always have access to it in here, when we really truly know that, and we're acting from that in the world as well, through our actions and our decisions, at that point we won't experience the relationship as toxic. And this is because and you can do this now, the 2 steps that I'm giving you, that either if you're experiencing a toxic relationship, whether it's in a romantic one or birth family, whatever, you have to either take a decision to leave or to limit your interaction with that person. If it feels right, if this feels right, like the right thing to do. If it feels it's hit that point, you have tried everything, and it's just, your connection to this person isn't serving you anymore. It's just leading to you being sucked in to a lower dynamic. But if that's not the case, and you feel that the relationship can improve, that you would like to stay in this relationship, but you would like to work with it, then what we need to do is that we need to realize that actually everyone that we experience in our reality, all the people, they are actually a reflection of us. They are a reflection of our inner state, how we are feeling with it, how we are experiencing that person, whatever we're experiencing with them in that moment, whether that's constriction, whether that's love and acceptance, whether that's approval, whether it's joy, or whether it's something more constrictive, or even we're feeling a sense of abuse, like my boundaries are being violated somehow. So whatever it is that you're experiencing with that person is actually something that you need to give yourself if you feel that you're not getting it from them. So when you find ways to give it to yourself more first, so let's say in your relationships, you get angry with the person, like they cause you to get angry, they're violating your boundary somehow, they're violating your energetic space, and it feels like that you're being constricted and you want to burst out, you want to sort of energetically push them away, and that causes you to get angry and maybe you're saying things to them in an angry way. Then this means that you need to have better boundaries, and you need to be able to say no to this person, to whatever it is that they are doing. And you need to say yes to yourself. So how can you say yes to yourself more in this situation? If it is, let's say, approval that you are desiring from the other person and you're not getting it, they are, avoiding you somehow. Let's say that you would like to spend more time with your partner and they just don't give you enough time, and you're feeling that sense of lack, of like, I'm not getting enough from this partner. And then it makes you a little bit insecure perhaps when they want to spend time on their own. Because this is what happens, like when we desire something, like we desire more from our partner, like let's say more time or more like an experience of love and connection, and we're feeling a sense of lack within our own body, then the other person will feel it. And even if they were doing it a little bit, this pulling away, they will do it even more, because you are falling further within that lack state inside your own body. So the thing to do then is to bring in that thing that you need from the other person to yourself. You bring in that quality of, let's say, connection, more self-time, quality time, doing your own things that you enjoy. Perhaps taking out time for those activities, hobbies that you love, even old ones that you haven't done in a while. And then you will feel that sense of connection, that sense of co-creation, but it might be with a certain activity or certain things that you are doing. But it brings in that energy, and it creates this healthy sort of a dynamic as well within you. And then if your partner truly does love you and they are a balanced person, you will see how it shifts immediately. So this is from a more physical perspective. But going even deeper, I want to tell you that actually, even though everybody in your outer reality is a separate person from you, and they have their own thoughts, they have their own choices, their own will and everything, free will, they have the power to make their own choice. But at the same time, whatever you experience with them is your own. You have the power to change that, actually, when we go deeper, deep enough within ourselves. So this is like the next layer, we give ourselves love and all of that. Humans can still relate to that, because they're like, okay, I understand that I need to give myself more me time, and perhaps then I will experience more quality time with my partner as well, because I'm giving them the space that they need, but I'm also giving myself that connection that I desire, that passion that I desire. But at a even deeper, more consciousness sort of level, spiritual level, essentially we can even do some practices where we sort of change and mold the relationship that we have with the other person. So if we go within our bodies and through, let's say, guided meditations or just claiming this, we really know that my partner loves being with me. My partner loves being with me. They want to come and spend time with me. Like, let's say when they come back home from work, all they want to do is be in my presence, and together we are playing, we are let's say there's some common hobby that you share, or you're just enjoying this sensual time together. When you claim that enough and you really know it in your whole being, it creates this ripple effect in your energy. And it'll do two things. First of all, it's going to change your own behavior. It's going to, because your own energy changes, your own energy, body's energy aligns with this new way of being, because you have claimed it. You've said that, I am somebody who is magnetic. I am somebody that my partner is drawn to me. I'm somebody that my partner organically wants to spend time with me. They are so drawn to me. They're deeply, magnetized to me. And when you have really claimed that, and the whole of your body knows it and believes it basically, then you will also start behaving in a way. The things that you'll be doing, the way even that your body will be moving will be different, will be more sensual, let's say, more like confident, more it's not even an outer thing how it looks. It's your energy, the what's flowing through you basically. So even the actions that you do, how you are behaving, all of that will change. You might be inspired even suddenly to do something new. Like, let's say, perhaps if it's sensuality, more sensuality is landing in your body. Sometimes we are suddenly inspired to do something more sensual, a new hobby. Like, let's say we start cooking, or we start working with flowers and flower essences, or we start a new dance form that, makes us feel very alive and very inside our body as well. So one is that will happen, that you'll be inspired to do new things, to do things in a new way, and you won't be feeling that lack actually anymore. It's like you're filling yourself up. And secondly, just through the dynamic that you have changed, because you have claimed that my partner, and you are the creator of your own reality, remember this, that from your heart chakra, this is the center from where we experience life, where we experience the moment. This is our connection to the moment. It happens here at an energetic level, from this deep within the center of our chest. So when you claim something, it has to be in your outer reality. It has to be. The only reason that sometimes people don't experience what they claim here is because they keep going back. First I'll claim that yes, I am magnetic, yes, people love to be with me, my partner loves to be with me, and then let's say an hour later I'm feeling something else and I'm claiming something else, subconsciously I don't even know I'm doing it with my thoughts and my emotions. But the more that we just practice that claiming what we consciously want to create, the more that the body starts to remember it, and then it builds momentum and the cycle changes. So you won't by default be falling into those feelings of lack. Suddenly one day, over time, it changes, it shifts as well, and so your default will be something else. You'll be feeling much more whole, you'll be feeling juicy, you'll be feeling like you are magnetic. You'll be feeling like I am somebody who people love to spend time with. My partner loves to spend time with me. They can relax when they come home or whatever. They see me like that, like I'm somebody who is very alive, very sensual. They want to be a part of that energy and come and co-create with me. So when we're doing this within ourselves, no matter what the outer reality of our relationship is, like let's say we're fighting a lot, we're bickering or whatever, you will see the change start to happen with your partner as well. It's almost like anybody who is in your life at that point has no choice but to align with this deeper side of you, this more sensual side of you that you have activated. And if they don't, then they can't be within that reality, then something has to shift. But most of the time, if your partner loves you, it's very natural, it's very seductive, it's very sensual. Everybody wants to be a part of that energy, so they will quite willingly, unknowingly though, be drawn to you. That feeling that we have when we can't help it, like we're just drawn to someone. So when we create that level of love for ourselves, and whatever that one quality is that we desire, when we claim that enough, we change it within our body, it'll inspire not only us, but it'll change the dynamic. So it's almost like you can say that everybody in your reality is a reflection of you, is a reflection of what you know here. So you can almost like change them through what you are claiming here, what you know your relationships to be. So I hope that this video was helpful. I gave you a few different tips related to what you can do if you are in a toxic relationship. You can either choose to leave if that feels right, so you have to then have enough self-love and know that you are worthy of that. that you desire something different, and make that choice. Or you be in here, if that is what feels authentic and right, if it feels like truth, then you be in the relationship, but you work on giving yourself that thing that it is whatever you desire from the other person. And on top of that, number 3, then you can be this person who is desired. You claim that I am somebody who this person loves to, whatever it is you want, spend time with. They're just drawn to me. Because if you are in that vibration of like bickering and there's a lot of negativity that happens, this is one way that you can change that, by claiming that. So I hope that you loved all of these tips, that you will try them out as well. My course goes so much deeper into different practices for manifesting these type of relationships that are harmonious, juicy, passionate, and manifesting that soulmate dynamic in your relationships, and to manifest a new person as well if you're single, that is a soulmate basically relationship. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you got some wisdom today, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'll see you in my next video.